Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I had to do another intro video because I had to cut it into two pieces the last video. So all of this that you will see here, I have filmed it, what would it be, week ago or something like that. Yeah, I was film a little ahead because later it seems sometimes I don't have time to film something. At least I got something to upload. So yeah, today, if you've been seeing the last video or so, you know that we're putting in the Fix It kit. It's the name of the kit, and you'd be wondering like, why a Fix It kit? Well, first thing was because the engine needed a rebuild. We were losing a lot of compression, and it's not really good in a sled because then, well, you lose a lot of power. And the Fix It kit is like a really good kit for, especially if you have, it's quite bright out here, especially if you have a Polaris RMK, because sometimes they seem to have a little problem with their pistons. If you get a cheap RMK, buy it, just put the Fix It kit in, it's all good to go. The Fix It kit is, it's just longer. You'll see in this video. I'll show the parts and kind of how they go and what. It's a lot of me talking and stuff like that. I never really like watching videos where people talk too much, but I kind of got to explain to you guys what's going on. So the piston is longer, so the piston doesn't have as much room to move in there, so that'll just make it stronger, so it'll last longer. And that's why I have this shim, so that the head lifts up a bit and that you don't lose any compression. I personally think you'd rather gain some than lose, but you will definitely not lose any because the shim is probably not even as much as the piston is longer. So I think you will have some serious power. Hopefully snow won't take too long till it gets here. Kind of really excited for that because I like the snow. And then we'll take it out riding. Have to break it in yet, and like break in. Some people are not familiar with that. That just means like ride it slow so that the pistons get used to the cylinders, and while everything just like puts itself in place and whatever. So I gotta do that for 300 kilometers, and I gotta put some extra fuel in the tank. Oh, extra oil in the fuel so that it lubricates more, that it doesn't bind up in there, so then it will smoke a lot. Yeah, I would like to show you some new updates, but I think we'll do that in the next video. We have some things might have to show you, but that will be the next video, not this one, because this one is long enough. Alright, so watch the video, enjoy it, and if you guys ever have questions about anything, just comment. I will always answer. If it's a comment I need to answer, I will answer, and I check every comment. And I just want to thank you for the views that you guys are giving me, and enjoy. So this video will be long, looks like, because I've been talking here already for 4 minutes, and see ya. Okay, so I did clean this. This didn't clean too good, but this thing cleaned actually pretty good. So all those parts are clean. This is the bottom end of the motor. This is where the pistons go. I can't turn this here because I need more than one hand. But yeah, that's what the engine looks like. It cleaned it a bit. I didn't do too good of a job because I didn't want to get this thing all wet because there's electronic things on there. I took this off, it's the intake side, and cleaned that up nice. There's valves in there, just make sure all that's nice and clean. There's a lot of oil lines and oil pump and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'll just tighten this up. I'll start with that. Assemble all of that. Got the new kit in there, all gaskets, everything's in there, so hopefully put it together and then be ready to put back into a snowmobile. So that thing's all ready. This is all dried up. I have one ring in there just to test because as you see there's a little gap here, and that gap has to be 18 thousandths of an inch in between that little gap, so whatever reason, just so when it gets hot that it doesn't get stuck in there. So there's the new piston. You see it's higher than the other one, so that will probably do it real good. And here's one gasket with the head shim that goes on there. Didn't have this before, so now we'll put that in it so that we can have a longer piston in here so that the piston doesn't hit the top end. So yeah, let's keep moving. There's one piston with the rings on now. We'll go in that side and then we do the next one. So pistons are in. Got all the shim. I got a gasket there. I got the shim. I got the gasket. Piston locks. I have 4 locks on each side. One. Bearings. I think it'll be good. Now I just need to push that on and put the bolts on. Yeah, and you could really just buy a factory pistons with rings, whatever, but you can go way cheaper if you just go to eBay and just get a fix-it kit for whatever snowmobile you got. It's like $500 for the whole kit. You got everything included. So as you saw, now head is tightened up. I had to go pattern around and around and around because I got to put 42 foot-pounds of torque on these. And so that's done. I have to wait a few minutes now, and I gotta do it one more time just so that the gaskets can like put themselves nice in place. So yeah, hopefully it'll do what it's supposed to. So when I turn it by hand, that works great. That noise you hear, it's just these little things in here just do that. But yeah, I think it's gonna work. So there's gasket there all the way around. There's gasket there, gasket there. This will go down when we put the lid on. So yeah, this is my first time rebuilding a motor. I've never rebuilt any motor before, so I want to make sure these gaskets are all nice where they belong, because those round ones could pop out sometimes. So yeah, I've never rebuilt any motor before, so I figured go with the 2-stroke. Yeah, where are my bolts? Right here. Should probably brush them down first. So yeah, go with the 2-stroke and try it, learn, see if we can do it right. I like mechanics, so to me learning something new is very easy. So why not? Just there's a risk I could do one thing wrong and then the whole motor would explode, and that could cost me like $2 grand, but hopefully nothing goes wrong. and then I think it will work. I guess we'll try it. It was not time for the bolts yet. There. First I have to pull the old gasket out, put a new gasket in, and then that goes on top. Maybe you guys can hear it's raining on there. Sounds nice. Okay, I'll set you guys up there, and then I'll be able to work with two hands. So that's all on there now. It's all together, and I'll just put this little cute thermostat in there. Put this on there. I think it goes that way. That on there. Cover it up so that dust doesn't get in there. I want to keep that clean. And then first go and eat lunch. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so eat lunch really late. And I guess no gasket for there. I guess this has a gasket, so there. We'll put those in there, and hopefully we'll get this finished here. I don't think I will do more on this today. Probably wait until tomorrow. Just clean up a bit around here. There's a lot of tools just laying around. Just grab everything and stuff like that. So yeah, gotta put those on there, but I need the one longer bolt. My boss, he went to Saskatoon, so I told him to bring one. And I gave him one of mine with, just so he had a measure, and I told him to get it longer because you see he drilled in there, but it's still deeper, so it'll be all good. Got the gaskets for there. Gasket, this is the gasket for the exhaust. If that wouldn't do, okay. Right up there, I still have a whole brand new gasket kit for the whole thing, so if something goes wrong, then we'll throw that in. Hopefully everything will work. I had to reopen this because I forgot to torque down for the second time all those bolts in there. So as you saw in the video, I had to reopen this. And then I figured out that this torque wrench doesn't even torque right, so I used my new one. That one at least does, so I could torque a lot more with that one, so then at least hopefully it'll be good. And yeah, so too bad it has a bit of this corrosion stuff on there. So what happens to whatever metal this is, I don't even know what it is. So yeah, but it's in the snowmobile, so no one will see that. And there's a plastic, so one more plastic to wrap. I'll make a video on that. Wrapping is not the most fun, so throw it on here. I did put that on here the other day, and some other stuff. I've done some cool things to it. I won't tell you too much, but it looked really nice, so probably wrap that, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. What do you guys think? Should I just wrap everything? We'll pull that off, wrap that like that. Yo, okay, then this will probably be the end of the video. Yeah, I just want to say sorry for not editing nicer videos lately. I've just been really busy, so I figured I would rather just upload a video without too much work in it because, well, I don't have time. you guys still get something instead of uploading nothing. So I guess we'll turn off the lights and see you in the next video. Hopefully, the next video. Next video might be the one where we put that motor in the snowmobile. Maybe fire it up. Who knows? See ya. Peace. Bye.